Andreas Thom, along with the man relishing the prospect most of facing his former clubmates, Georges Cadet. Tosh McKinley to Tom Boyd, just getting an early feel of the ball on the lush green Celtic pitch. Sporting Lisbon, the only other club reckoned to wear the famous green and white hoops, but of course they gave way to Celtic being the home side, even in a friendly. McKinley in that favourite left slot. And a touch for young Stuart Kerr, a very composed young goalkeeper, reckoned to be going the full way to international recognition. Boyd has switched it to Jackie McNamara, a man who's already tasting international recognition, but he's dispossessed there. The Portuguese very quick in the counter-attack. That move breaks down and brought strongly forward now to Georges Cadet, a roll of anticipation from the main stand. McNamara wearing the number 4, which is his possession in the Celtic dressing room. From Aurelio, now Jordanov. This time the long ball game. Caught in two minds, a ball played inside. And cleared away there by Tom Boyd, but driven back in against Paul McStay. Now Celtic breaking out of defence, or trying to. Cadet, lovely little layoff to Paul McStay. McStay with a reverse pass, a great ball. Simon Donnelly, Cadet's gone for the return. Georgie's inside the penalty area, he's tackled, appeals for a penalty, and it's turned down.
Well, the reason we picked Sporting Lisbon was basically due to the Georges Cadet transfer dealings, and I think one of the conditions in that was the fact that Celtic would take on two friendly games with Sporting Lisbon, one here in Glasgow and another one in Lisbon. So that was basically just the first part of the agreement, and as far as I know there's still a second game to be arranged in Lisbon.
Tosh McKinley, typical style, the head is down, he's motoring. Good overlapping play here by Tom Boyd. The cross comes in but no takers, and the Portuguese defender forced to put it behind for a corner. Tom Boyd getting the appreciative applause of the Parkhead crowd. McNamara with the flag kick. O'Neill goes in with the header, tries a second chance with the hit kick, and Georges Cadet pivoting on the ball, but he couldn't keep it down. He applauds the setup. The fans applaud Cadet. And the sudden long surge. Taking on Tosh McKinley, he backs off onto the left foot. That's a good cross, a chance for Misi, and a very good save made by Stuart Kerr. That will do the young goalkeepers' conference the world of good for the rest of the season as well. Now the resultant corner, touched away by Brian O'Neill. A chance on the edge of the penalty and a good blocking again. And Tosh McKinley now brings it away out of defence. The hoisted ball, it's Georges Cadet, one-on-one with Oceano Cruz. Well, he may have been a Portuguese foul, but he's pulled him down. And Kenny Clark, the referee, pre-season friendly or not, it's a red card. And Cruz takes a walk. Not plain sailing at Parkhead for the Portuguese player. Georges Cadet had the beating of him. Some consolation from his teammates. And Sporting reduced to 10 men. Can Celtic capitalise? A four-man wall. Donald with a touch, driven in, but over the top of the target by Andreas Thom. Good effort from the set piece. Variation in a theme. A right-footed 30-yard drive, climbing away from goal. The bounce of the ball there, favouring the Portuguese player. Now McKinley will go on the chase for this and keeps it in play. The first time knocked forward. Andy Thom, and McKinley's continuing the run. A superb piece of overlapping play here. The ball comes across. Georges Cadet! That is a superb strike. When the ball hits the net, it is Georges Cadet. He puts one over on his former club. A beautiful cross and a pinpoint header, and the goalkeeper de Weil was beaten. Georgie Boy is the hero of the Celtic Park crowds.
I think it was obviously a special day for George, first of all. He's the type of player that is totally committed in every single game, so it would be unfair to say that he was particularly motivated for that day. But he showed that day that he was capable of going on to become a Celtic great if he's here long enough to do that, and I'm sure he will be. But as I say, it was a special day for George, having just left Sporting Lisbon last season, and he was desperate to show them what they were missing now. And fortunately for us, he done that in the shape of a tremendous goal, which I think was a typical Cadet goal, where he's attacked the ball and thumped a header into the back of the net, and it was a great moment. I think a special moment for him.
Portuguese determined to get back into the game, friendly status or not. For professional players from all over the continents, pride is enough spur to win a game. Not in V-Cost. A slice of Danish to Peter Grant, to George Cadet. Cadet sets up Simon Donnelly. Sid goes in and goal, and he finishes well. Cadet's terms from goal taker to goal maker. And Simon Donnelly opens his account against Sporting Lisbon. Beautiful 1-2 started by Peter Grant. Cadet slicing the ball between two of his former clubmates. Simon Donnelly pouncing into the penalty area, keeps his composure, puts it way beyond the reach of the goalkeeper. Double your money for Celtic. Sorry about the haircut, Simon, but a good goal. McLaughlin attacking the Portuguese defence, looks for the 1-2, doesn't come off. Now Hadji moving upfield down the right side of the counter-attack. He's looking for the options, and I think he sees one. A great crossfield pass, it split the defence. Felipe, the substitute, controls it inside the box, and Stuart Kerr is beaten. A great finish from a good build-up. And the Celtic Park crowd appreciate good football, even from the opposition in this glamour-friendly game. Felipe, who replaced Miguel at half-time, cool finishing. It's 2-1. Sporting back in the game. Well, McKinley given the ball on his favourite left foot. First time forward. Trying for a layoff there, and the goalkeeper open arm gathers it. Now showing some urgency because the Lisbon lads sensing they can pull themselves level against their famous Scottish counterparts. The ball played to the left-hand side. This is the goal scorer, Felipe. Good control. There's a man over. He's found them as well. Celtic backpedaling. The cross comes in. John Hughes puts out a foot and he's put it past his own goalkeeper. Oh dear. It's an Ogie from Yogi. The Celtic Park fans smiling ironically. It's 2-2. Now Celtic trying to restore the advantage. Tom Boyd goes on one of these lung-bursting runs looking for support. O'Donnell doesn't see him, puts it inside to McLaughlin. The 1-2 here with Grant. An acute touch. Going round the back is Jackie McNamara. Here's Boyd. Left-footed cross anywhere away from the danger area. And the crowd giving a roar of anticipation. They would like Celtic to win this game, friendly or not. Out-swinging cross. Touched away by Hadji. A long-range effort, and a very good one it was too, from the captain Paul McStay. Seeing the opportunity, the corner touched out to him by Hadji. The clearance picks it up 25 yards out, looks in and goal, and that's a very good attempt by Paul McStay, and the goalkeeper clutching it under the crossbar. Tom Boyd, that characteristic long-legged style of his. Down the right-hand side, in front of that magnificent new stand, and lays it off inside to Paul McStay. McStay, delicate chip forward, lay off by Donnelly, trying to find Peter Grant. Too many Portuguese players in the way. McStay retrieves it though. Celtic keeping the pressure on the Portuguese. McNamara pointing into the box. He wants the ball. It comes in from Boyd. Takes a double deflection. The referee thankfully gets out of the road and brings the game to an end. So an entertaining afternoon at Celtic Park in the sunshine, and a special day for George Cadet against his Portuguese pals. A sporting contest which finishes Celtic 2, Sporting Lisbon 2.
Coming back here to Celtic Park last season was a big time for us, but coming back this season